Bro, I love the implications of sinners. And I understood what they meant by us tapping back into what our grandmothers believed in. You know, I don't mind, you know, you believing in the religion you believed in, but if you haven't tested it, if you haven't done the research, if you haven't translated, because they've lied about everything on this planet, bro. And how that transfers into business, I'll answer a question that you asked me earlier that I sort of got away from. I believe that the reason why Black people continue to forgive people is because Jesus looked like them. If Jesus looked like us, maybe we would forgive us. Or the Black bank that made one mistake. When the white bank make 1,000 mistakes and you forget them every day. Heinz Ketchup make...
Well, the portrayal of Jesus.
Yeah.
The white Jesus with blue eyes and blonde hair.
Mm-hmm.
One of the most dangerous things that's ever.
Yeah, that's ever happened on this planet.
Mm-hmm.
I had a dude we were building out in front of a store in Atlanta. And dude said something so powerful to me, bro, that it still shakes me to this day. He said that Jesus exists whether Jesus existed or not. The most powerful person on this planet is Jesus. The most powerful book on this planet is the Bible. Whether it's right or wrong, we're not going to argue that. That's not my place. So if you believe that they hold the key to God, then you always going to forgive them.
Yeah, no, for sure.
And you always going to think they water is wetter.
Or you always going to think that they're superior.
Yeah.
It's natural.
Yeah.
Like I read a book one time, this guy, he was a refugee from this.
Hold on. Let me ask you a question about him real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, he says the coldest shit in the world, right? And doesn't break face ever.
No.
He's like, bro, I just saw your mama with the principal at the school. Deal with that information.
Deal with that information. Do what you want with it.
That's him, huh?
That's him.
Bro, he just said the coldest shit and looked me in my eye and didn't break character. And usually when I say shit, I be like, that shit dope. That shit. He was like, no, they control your mind. You think they're superior.
Let's continue on.
5, 4, 3, 2.
No, but so the guy was from the Sudan,
Mm-hmm.
and he had never saw a white person before, ever.
Mm-hmm.
And till he was like 10 years old. And then like a missionary, somebody from the UN, so a white person came into his village. And he said when he saw him, the first thing that he thought of, that he had died, because he thought that this was God, Jesus. And the only reason why he thought that is because up until that point, the only portrait that he's ever seen of white people was Jesus, a white Jesus. So he automatically connected the first white person that he saw to God.
That's a bar and a half.
So imagine the grace that you're going to give somebody psychologically, right? The grace that you're going to give somebody psychologically if you think that they're God or the equivalent to God. And then imagine the disdain that you'll have for somebody who you think is the direct opposite of that.
And then the deeper part to that is even though their book tells you his skin was like burnt copper. Hair, like
hair like wool.
Yeah. That sounds like a Rastafarian to me, bro. No, I'm dead serious.
But it also shows you how powerful art is. That's what that is art, right? That's a portrait of Caesar Borgia's son. And so the art is more important than the text. Because like you said, you can read the text, but that visual painting overrides what's actually in the text.
So we play one word game. Just me and you.
Let's do it.
The Council of Nicaea.
Yes.
I can't even have that conversation. Like that's what I'm telling you about the stuff that I learned about, bro. I can't even have these conversations with my friend or with my mother, bro. Like you just got to sit on that, bro. And that's where your relationship with God is so important, man, because, bro, my grandmother died thinking she was free. My grandmother actually died happy. And, bro, like, for me, man, like, I am so grateful that if nothing else, bro, is that I know. And I'm also grateful that people consider me. That's one thing that I can say about my relationship with hip hop that I don't know if anybody else in hip hop has. People at least consider me, bro. I don't know why. I don't know what I've done to earn that, man, but I am so grateful to God, bro. I speak this in Christian churches in Mississippi and not get strung up. And black people be like, we might not let you come back here no more, but at least you get to walk out. Like, but no, bro.
Somebody get Preacher Boy out of here.
No, but I'm serious, bro. Like black people consider me, bro.